Hey everyone, I just want to give a quick update about the GOLABS R500 and a bug that I recently found while working with a viewer. Now, the viewer's name is Mike. He recently picked up this GOLABS R500 and he was running a 12-volt compressor fridge, and he noticed that anytime it was charging and he had the fridge plugged in, it would actually shut off the DC output after an hour. Now, I wanted to replicate the same issue, so I tried plugging in the AC wall adapter to charge the power station and plugged in my 12-volt compressor fridge to the DC output, had everything running just fine. I came back after an hour and the DC output was disabled. So this supports about an hour's worth of pass-through charging until it turns off the DC output. Okay, so I wanted to do some more testing to see if it also shuts off using the AC inverter. So I have my 12-volt compressor fridge plugged into the AC inverter. I have a small USB fan plugged into the USB output to see if that shuts off, and I just have the DC output enabled. Now all of this is charging off the wall adapter, so I'm gonna let this run for an hour, come back and see if any of these outputs are disabled. Okay guys, it's been an hour and look at this. The DC output, USB ports, and AC inverter are all shut off, and it's only because it's charging. For example, this doesn't have any problems discharging, but when you do pass-through charging, it only allows it for about an hour, and then it shuts off all the outputs. So what does this mean for the actual power station grading? Well, I will update my grading sheet to say that this doesn't support pass-through charging longer than an hour, and I will take a point off this power station. Now, in the past, I had an issue with the CTECI 240, and they actually released a firmware update and a firmware tool that if you emailed them, they could fix this. So I'd love to see GOLABS offer some sort of firmware upgrade to remove this design flaw or bug in the software, because it's weird, it would only allow pass-through charging for 1 hour. Now, anybody that has issues with their GOLABS R500, I will include the email address to reach out to their support group, and you can just tell them that you've seen this same issue on your power station, and hopefully they will do something to take care of this. Like I said, I'd love to see some sort of firmware update to fix this, because everything else works really well on this power station. It's a great power station, except for somehow I missed doing this long duration pass-through charging. So I will have to update my testing procedures on all my power stations to test 8 hours of pass-through charging to make sure it works for 8 hours, because I don't use all my power stations every single day. I use kind of my larger ones mostly right now with my transfer switch. So when I review a small one, I need to find out if it's going to have issues like this, and I really appreciate Mike letting me know. Now, Ask Guy Solar also saw this issue with his. He had a viewer that saw the similar issue, so this is definitely affecting multiple GOLABS R500s. Now, I'll keep you guys updated on what I find out. This is just something that I found just barely. I'm making the video today. I will reach out to GOLABS support and show them this video. If you guys are also having the same issue, throw a comment down below and email GOLABS support. Anyway, I'm sorry that I missed this, guys, and I'll try to do better on all the testing. Now, it's impossible for me to test every situation with each of these power stations. Sometimes I'm going to miss a bug or two, but that's where it's really good when someone reaches out and lets me know that there's a problem. So let's go ahead and just make sure you guys are testing your power stations. Let me know when you see a problem, and hopefully we'll move forward with better testing and not miss any bugs like this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video will make a difference and allow GOLABS to make a fix on this power station. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.